is our house right here. Now we live up here on the second floor, and this is the place next door, which when we built our house, it was just like this. I didn't even think it was that good, but it was smaller. But if you can see up here, you see that white square, that's a window that used to be there that we blocked in because too much heat, okay? But right now, maybe you can see just the top of that window. We're gonna have to block that one in because this project next door is gonna go all the way to our house. So it's gonna cover that window right there. And so that's a project. Today, we're gonna be breaking that window out, pulling it out, pulling the window out, and there'll be a mess in the kitchen today. They're gonna block that up, and that's just part of, that's just part of living here. The property line is this wall right here, and our property, our house is right on the property line, and so is theirs. So they can build as high up as they want to build up. So that's called a firewall. It's just like on this side. And at this side of our house, that's our firewall. And see, we built up on that last house right there. There was no house here. It was just small. We built all the way up on our firewall on the back, and that's our firewall. And here's the house next door. They haven't built. They could build though. They could build whatever they want to. So that's just a reality of living in the Philippines. So I had 3 windows on that side of the house that I first showed, and I'm gonna be down to 1. So that's what's going on today. So that window will be gone. This will be the last window on this side of the house. But we had actually considered blocking that window in anyway, because the sun really comes hard and heats up a lot of heat come through there. And we actually put like an insulation panel up there to kind of block the heat. So that's, would I rather have the window? Yeah, probably. Gives me options for breeze or whatever to come through, but not really that much. I mean, we've got the air conditioner here. We're not really too much trying to operate just on fresh air here because it's hot. It's pretty much hot all the time here. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing that you run into when you live here. We built all the way to the property line. So that was a decision we made years ago when we built the house. Now, if we'd have built it and come back off the property line, they could still build up to theirs, but at least we would have some space. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Well, of course, that's the one we're gonna close up. I showed you from the outside that square on there. This has been closed up already. You can just barely see just a little bit of a fine line. Maybe you might be able to see it right there. That we closed up this before. So, and really, I always try to look at stuff on the positive side. It's gonna make it maybe a little bit cooler. That's just the way I look at it. It'll be a little darker in here, but that's gonna be okay. It's not like we have a choice anyway. It's gonna happen. So I'm taking a break from the heat, but the clips I just showed you, they just went out the window. They're gonna go ahead and start taking that window frame out, and so I'll keep you updated on that stuff. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's probably 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll check, make sure. But I just had a thought as I was watching the video of them going out the window. I mean, how would you like to have, this is part of living here, and for us, it's a benefit. I mean, yeah, we got to block in the window, but I don't have to lift a finger to do it. I've got two guys that, I don't have to pay that much. It might cost me $20 to labor to have, and it's not. It's just they're gonna not even work a full day. But I got guys on staff basically. I mean, my brother-in-laws. I got 3 guys that are gonna work on this project today and get it done. It's a Sunday. It's gonna be Sunday afternoon, and that's advantages of for me of being here is you can hire people to get things done, and you don't really have to do it yourself. So there's that. That's looking at it on the positive side, and that's what I try to do. This is kind of what it looks like. We're not completely done, but he's got it really, really smooth. Even the line there, you touch it, there's a little bit, but then they'll put a skim coat on it. It'll be just as smooth as this wall when they get done. It's lunchtime, and this is the second day. They're just about done. We did buy some Flexi-Bond. It's waterproofing, which we'll put on the outside and on the inside, and then we'll paint it with the white enamel to help reflect on the outside to reflect the sun. Of course, that's the color in here too, so that's what we're gonna do. So that's the finished product right there. I mean, you can kind of see a shadow right here. A little bit if you just get right up against it, you can kind of see. But there's the old window I showed you earlier, and then this, and we'll put up some pictures or something like that. But that's what it looks like when you get done. And really, I'll show you a little bit of a mess in here that I've got, but I'll turn the lights off. But this is all the lights off, and it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So I've got blinds on the window here. Still have good light in here. So I'm really satisfied with what they did. I mean, it looks great. I mean, I'd hate to see me try to do something like that. So, and I've got some stuff upstairs I got to finish today. This was what I'm showing you now has been done for about a week. And so I'll go upstairs now. So we've got all this stuff all over the roof now. Ended up in the video earlier, I was showing you they were doing some construction, but it's actually coming all the way up to our wall right here. And we had all these pipes, 4 pipes, were all sitting right in here that we have to take off. So we brought the guys home last night, and they're working on this today, trying to get the pipes moved. Little update on the bamboo. We got several of them that are really coming out. This one was really productive. We'll probably actually take some grafts off of that later on. But all these are coming up, so you got double one here. This one's been coming up almost since day one. And some of them are not, but we got a few of these small ones they threw in for free. I don't know how many of them are gonna go. But this one just come on like this week, just budded out right there. And this one right here started budding out. Some of these are not coming out, but I'm gonna wait, keep watering them, keep seeing what they do. So that's exciting. We'll take those out to the property. So yeah, we had to close in that window downstairs, and now we've got all this. So yeah, we had to do the window downstairs. We had to block it in. The roof actually came up a lot higher than what we thought it was going to, and that'll all be rooftop. So that's going to be probably some heat. I'm preparing myself for some heat to come off there and come over here into our space. You hear some noise off in the background. Somebody doing some construction. But yeah, I mean, you just have to sometimes that's not my, if I had my choice, I wouldn't want them to build right there, but that's their right to do that. That's their property, and that's the way it is sometimes. So we chose to take up our whole property line and build right up to our property line because we needed the room. But, I knew someday, I didn't think they would ever build, but the business is taking off, and so they're building. That's just the way it rolls. So anyway, that's the update for today. It's been a little bit of time coming, but anyway, it's a Sunday. It's a great Sunday here in the Philippines, and I'll see you in the next video.